Hi everybody, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Cheryl.
And we're the Secret Garden Girls.
So what are we doing today, Brooke?
Well, something really fun. Something that I've been wanting to show to all of you folks for a while. And since we don't have any field trips for you planned this week, we decided that we were going to show you how to make your very own seed tape.
Yay!
And so why is seed tape important? Well, spacing little teeny tiny seeds. See these little tiny teeny seeds? These are rainbow carrot seeds. They're super small. And so when you just throw them into the garden, you're going to have a very difficult time because they need spacing, proper spacing. So a good carrot comes out about the diameter of maybe a quarter, and you need to space them an inch apart. And if you don't know, check on the back of your seed packet. And if you just get handed seeds from somebody, do a Google search. And then if you don't feel like doing that, logic prevails, right? So a carrot is about this big. So you want to space them about an inch apart. That's what it says on the packet. A beet is bigger. You want your beets to be the size of like a baseball hardball. And so you need to space accordingly. Right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So logic prevails, and if you don't trust yourself, read the packet. Google's always there. Alrighty, so let's get started. As you can see, we have a finished product right here. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me put that over here. All right. So one of the important things is you want to make sure, because you don't want toilet paper in your garden bed floating around, right? That would be weird. Okay. So this
Get the neighbors talking.
Don't take her food. Oh no. Okay. So this is a rapid disposing or dissolving toilet paper, and I got it in the RV section, and it's safe for boats because it dissolves real quick, so we don't have toilet paper floating around all over the place in the ocean, right? Yeah. Okay, and then what we're going to do, and what I did is we cut these into strips. So about 1.5 inch strips right there. And we are going to add just some regular old all-purpose flour that I bought specifically for this, because I don't use this stuff in my cooking.
Or if you got Elmer's glue, that'll work as well.
Yeah, don't worry, folks.
But don't use super glue.
No.
Always use stuff that's going to be safe.
Right, right. If you can eat it when you're in kindergarten, then you know you're safe, right? All right, Elmer's glue is safe. All right, so we're just going to add the appropriate amount of water slowly, and we want to make a thick paste, kind of like the texture of Elmer's glue. I don't know. There's off brands too, and those are just as safe. They say right on the bottle, toxic free. And if you're uncomfortable, do this. That's why I'm doing this, because it's just regular old flour, folks.
Flour and water.
Yep, and that's about it. See how thick that is? It's a nice texture. Super easy. Okay, so now this is the technique that I have found that is easiest. Let me get rid of this over here. And I already have my carrot seeds here out. And I'm going to take a toothpick. Toothpicks are great tools. And we're just going to take a little daub and just put it right there. And then go out about another inch or so. Put another daub right there. You don't need a ton. The more you put on, the longer it'll take to dry. Although we are in southern Arizona, so it won't take long here. But if you are in an area where it's more humid and not as warm, it may take a whole day. So just think about that. Always know your climate. The Farmer's Almanac can always help you with that if you don't know. It's important to know what zone you're in. Isn't that right?
Yeah, what zone are we in down here?
Well, we're in a 9BA, depending on the region of Green Valley or Sahuarita that you're in. And so it can fluctuate. AB. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do, get all the big clumps off, and then just get your tip and get it a little bit on there. And then you're going to come in here and they stick right to the tip. See? Just like that. And then you're going to come down here and you're just going to put them right on the little mound. There you go. 3 or 4 of them ought to do. That'll cut down on your thinning. And you all know me, if you've been watching the videos. It's my kryptonite, having to thin.
And then the strongest seedlings win out. The others you can dispose of.
Correctamundo. Yeah, because you're not gonna, they kind of resent being transplanted. Okay, and maybe before we're done, we'll take everybody outside, show them what's going on in Brooks Garden. Okay, folks, see how simple that is? Now you have your own seed tape. It's a fantastic little thing to do, little project to do with your family or your kids or your grandkids. And when you're done, just take a pen and put on the end of it the date and what it is. So in other words, these are rainbow carrots. And then once this is dry, you're going to take this and you're going to roll it back onto the toilet paper roll. Right? And then just use a little bit of tape and fasten it. And there you go. You made your own seed tape. And how much did you pay for your seed tape, Cheryl?
It was about $4.
$4 for one packet. And this was less than $3 for 4 rolls of toilet paper. And so that's a whole lot of seed tape.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. So it'll last you a long time. So it's economical. 1. 2, you know what you're doing, what's in this actually. You don't know what's in the other products that are on the market, right? You have no idea. And so...
Yeah, you don't want to use regular toilet paper because, number one, we don't know, it's not biodegradable.
Correct.
Within a certain period of time, and we don't, it's got chemicals in it.
Right. That's the stuff we don't want. In fact, preferably, I was looking for the non-bleached toilet paper that was rapid disposing, and they do have them, but they're really, you only find those in the specialty RV shops. And I wasn't going to drive to Tucson to show that to you folks, but they are brown and they're that means there's no bleach, so there's no bleach leaching into your soil. So be cognizant of that, folks. This little bit, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about it. But if you're really, persnickety about it, get the brown stuff.
And when's the best time to plant the carrots?
Depends on what region you're in. So always know your zone and what region you're in. We have a completely different growing season here in southern Arizona than, let's say, you would have in the Midwest. People aren't even putting seedlings out there yet, or in the Pacific Northwest. No, it's another month away. So here we have been, so we start in December and then go through to our spring. And then now we're just starting summer. And so we're here in southern Arizona in our mid-80s. And next week we'll be in our mid-90s. And some of these other regions, heck, they're still cold and there's still snow on the ground. So know your area. And you can go to Farmer's Almanac, and you can put your zip code in, and that will pop up for you your zone and the region you're in. And it will help you a whole lot.
Great.
Okay, so before we go, now that you know how to do this, let's go outside and let's take a little look-see at what's happening in Brooks Garden.
Okay. Okay, Brooke, what are we doing outside?
Well, as you all know, if you've watched the other videos, this is my little container garden, and I'm really pleased with it. We'll just go through real quick here, folks. This is my zucchini from seed, popping up real nicely. This is a 45-gallon grow bag. So is that one. And that's butternut squash. And I saved the seeds from a butternut squash that a friend gave me just a few months ago. Dried them out, and now they're giving us back some more delicious vegetables. This is why you save your seeds, folks. And these are my sugar snap peas, and you can see we've got some flowers on the vine, so we'll have peas coming in just in time before it gets too hot, because it's getting a little warm now. And of course, you all know how I like the marigolds, because marigolds put off a big stink. And then of course, this is how you deadhead them. And then you take the seeds, take off the little yellow part here. There you go, or the orange here. And these are your seeds. And then you know what I do? I drop them back in. And then they'll grow again. And then just some pretty wildflowers to keep the bees coming. And these are my herbs. We have sage. And this is my oregano. And I have thyme behind us, but it was getting too warm. This is my sage. And
That's beautiful.
this is my citrus tree. Y'all know about my citrus tree.
He's growing quite a bit.
Yeah, super simple. In fact, I'll put in a picture at the end of how we start these seeds. And these are 2 bell peppers here. And we have some flowers here. And this is a pepper plant. We have one right here. And this I started last year at this time, and I've had it all winter, and it's been producing in my house.
What
And
kind of pepper?
I don't know what this is called. If y'all know, tell us in the comments, y'all. It says it's a mild pepper. And then this is a jalapeno that I started last year as well. Mint. And of course we have our moringas. And guess what? We have a baby. So the seeds are starting to
there he is.
germinate. Yeah. Seeds are germinating, so super happy about that. And then I have tomatoes and my basil over in this corner, because you want to keep tomatoes away from your peppers, but basil and tomatoes are good. So they're kind of in their own little corner here. Garlic in the background, and that's about it. Not bad, eh?
It's a great little garden area.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying myself.
Yes.
Okay, folks. Well, we're really glad that you are here with us today. We have field trips coming up, and we'll be announcing them on our social media sites, so keep tuned in to us. And if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, so that way you know when a new video is coming in. And until next time, get outside,
Garden on.
garden on, folks.
Bye.
Bye.